Hey, how are you guys doing? Welcome back. Welcome. All right, we got a few people in the house already. Nice to see you guys. Ram, what's up?
Hello.
Felix, nice to see you. Vin, Cobrat, awesome guys. Welcome. Good to see you guys all here. And thanks for taking this little road trip with us.
Mm-hmm.
We were actually halfway on our road trip back to LA. For those of you that joined, the fires that were happening along the way here as we went from LA to San Francisco, but now we are kind of on our return home. And a little bit more traffic today. Yeah, we made it, Ram. So it was actually a good time. I'm a little bummed though because after the live stream, it didn't. Oh, where's this guy going? Easy, buddy. He's got a lot of tires on that truck. That's what we call a dually. Dually, because it has two wheels in the back. Yeah, big old truck. So yeah, after we finished that live stream yesterday, the YouTube didn't process it for some reason, and it's still in a pending mode. So the video that it did process was the 8.5 minutes of the first 8.5 minutes that we did, that like the sound cut off and within the first minute or two. So for some reason we haven't got the whole other hour and a half of the live stream that we were sharing with you guys yesterday. But I talked to YouTube last night. I sent them a message and they said they are looking into it as per usual, but I guess this is something that's not uncommon right now during COVID because there's so many people doing more live streams and whatnot. And plus it's an hour and a half. Most of the videos that I upload are like 14 minutes or 8 minutes, so pretty much a lot smaller than an hour and a half. So maybe it's just taking a little longer.
Hi guys.
Were you able to go to any of the recommended places from yesterday's stream? Oh, absolutely, Wanamaker. So good to see you, man. I'm glad you made it back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know if you got a chance to go on my Instagram. Tycho kind of failed on the Instagram thing yesterday with the food.
I posted it later. You know?
Did you? You didn't post the chocolate store.
Yeah.
Did you?
No.
No.
I posted today view. Just story. I wanna take photo later when I post it.
Okay. So you told them yesterday you were gonna post it so they could watch yesterday, and you dropped the ball.
Oh yeah.
Well, today maybe. Anyway, yeah. So Wanamaker, we got it. We got there. We went to Little Japantown. We walked around a little bit before we found this place called Hikari, and they had sushi, and Taiko had a donburi. Donburi.
Rainbow donburi.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Tai-chan, right? Nihonjin. Kakimasu ka? So yeah, we went to this Little Japan restaurant. We had some sushi. Met up with Dale, the guy that we did trapeze with. Oh, it's Jaime. Jaime, what's up, Jaime?
Hi.
Hey, Ram, thanks, buddy. Road trip snacks and drinks. Oh, that means we gotta make a stop and get some more snacks. Tycho had a quick stop just a minute ago.
Wendy's.
So we had to postpone the live stream. It was supposed to start at 3 o'clock, Western time, but we didn't. Tycho didn't want anybody seeing her stuffing her face. I about mukbanging on the live stream, but
Oh yeah, I don't like it.
yeah, because you want to be a little more vocal today, huh? You want to talk a little more, get involved.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Hey everyone.
So yeah, sorry, Wanamaker, I keep getting a little sidetracked, but yeah, we went to Little Japantown. We went over there to Boudin's and we had the sourdough bowl, which I didn't care for too much. It was definitely a different taste of sourdough than I've ever had before, but it wasn't so good for me. I didn't really like it.
But I like clam chowder.
The clam chowder was good.
Really
Yeah, the
good.
clam chowder was really good, and
Yeah.
but there's just not a lot of clam chowder. Big piece of the bread, right?
Yes.
Did you get one that was shaped like a turtle or something?
No, but same one.
Oh, so it's just the like brown ball.
But that one is 一番安い.
Oh, the cheapest.
Yeah, everything same.
Same taste. Yeah.
It's just different character. Oh yeah.
And how much was the price difference?
And the other one, third one, little expensive and smaller.
You don't remember the price?
Price like a $6. I don't know. I bought like a $4 one.
So you paid $4 for the sourdough, basically the one that comes in the bowl, and the one that was a turtle like $6 or $7. I should have just got it anyway.
Yeah,
Come on.
but I saw I think if chocolate.
Looks like we lost them. So for those of you that are watching, I apologize. I think we are going through that same stretch of road that we went through yesterday where the connection was back and gone again. Well, isn't that the joy of live streaming, huh? It's like live theater. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, so we're back. It's going to probably go out a few more times before you guys, before this stream is over. So please bear with us. It's kind of a bummer because we're driving through a pretty open area. We're on our way back to LA. And yeah, we had a pretty good time while we were in San Francisco. We went to Boudin's, and then after we went to Ghirardelli. So the chocolate place that Tycho really wanted to go to, she ended up buying some hot chocolate, and I got the sundae that you might have seen in my Insta story. But she didn't share that with me. She kind of bailed on that too. I was really looking forward to sharing that thing because it was so big. You ate one scoop.
Yeah.
You ate one scoop and let me eat that whole thing. It was very nice of you, but it was too much for me. I wasn't really planning on eating the whole thing.
Yeah, because yesterday little chill.
Huh?
Summery.
A little cold?
Cold for me. So,
yeah. It was a little breezy. I mean, of course, when you get down by Fisherman's Wharf down there, there's a lot of that cold air coming off of the water and a little breeze coming through there.
yeah.
So, yeah, it was a little cool. But actually, when you get into the areas where there wasn't so much shade, the sunshine, it kept it pretty warm. It was nice, 72, I think, 72 degrees. Which is not too cold. At least he shared the rice. Yeah, there was no way I was going to eat that alone. But for some reason, Paul, I don't know why, but I prepared that video for a few weeks, and somehow along the preparation, I completely forgot to include butter or curry or some kind of sauce, soy or vinegar, something to make that rice have some taste. That was a little bit, that kept it from being so dry. I guess she brought the furikake and the umeboshi, but it still was pretty dry even with that. It did give it a little flavor.
It's not dry, but just boring taste.
Boring, yeah.
Boring taste.
So, oh, this internet connection is so annoying. First world problems.
I know.
Gosh, oh, it's back. Hey. All right. So before I have my little my venting on camera, yeah. So we'll hold off on the sushi until we get into a good stretch of land. Right now, it looks like we're going through two or three bars of internet. And there's a big mountain on both sides of us, so maybe that's why. That's why we're not getting a lot of good signal in here.
Yeah.
But for me, I would say like the sushi was actually some of the better sushi I've had in America, at least from the places I've had in LA, because it's usually very generic, run-of-the-mill stuff, especially the places that are the lower cost sushi. So the one that I had, I actually enjoyed it. It was a softer rice. It wasn't the like big pot of like
Only
generic.
2 places I'm enjoyed in LA.
Sugarfish?
Sugarfish first
Yeah.
and Oku.
Oku. Santa Barbara.
That's Barbara. That's the best one.
Oku was really good, yeah.
Really, really good. That's number one.
Really?
Yeah. I like sugarfish, but what I don't like is already how they put sauce.
So you don't like the vinegar that they put in the rice?
I
Or
mean,
on the sushi?
they can put it, but I want my
Fish?
It's too salty, so I want to try my level.
But I'm saying, was it the sauce that they put on the sushi, or was it the sauce on the rice that you didn't like?
I don't like the sauce and the rice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, because many places that do sushi, they don't put sauce on the rice, and so the rice is so bland and boring. And then you put the fish on it, and it doesn't really, you don't really get any extra flavor. And that's kind of what makes each sushi place a little bit unique is the way that they prepare the rice.
Yeah, they can put it, but don't put too much because kill the. I cannot taste much like
The fish.
Fish, yeah.
Sugarfish does put a little bit extra. I mean, they have a little bit more of a vinegary taste to the rice, but I don't know. I like it because it's so much more unique than any of the other stuff that you get in America, unless you're going to really high-end sushi places.
Vinegar is okay. Just they put it sometimes like a ponzu, I don't know, sauce.
Well, they put ponzu on the fish, but the vinegar was on the rice. That's the same
That
kind of.
vinegar is fine, but this ponzu and go to rice too much.
So you're talking about the juice on the fish, not the sauce on the fish, not the rice.
I don't know. For me, it look like everything already sauce and the rice look like.
But not every nigiri is served with the ponzu sauce.
If no sauce one, it's perfect.
Like the salmon.
Yeah.
And the maguro.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You're talking about the one hotote that was served like with ponzu.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like a special.
Mm-hmm.
Or the hamachi.
Oh yeah.
The yellowtail.
Yellowtail, yeah.
I don't know. I like sugarfish. I will eat sugarfish every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oku was really good, but you're paying the difference because it's in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
And they did have a really good premium sake. What was the?
Yeah, and Oku is what different is have different kind of food, right?
Yeah.
Have yakisoba, ramen. Yakisoba is really good.
Yeah, they do. They have a variety of options for you to choose from. But sugarfish, it's basically you choose from hand rolls, cut rolls, or the preset menu.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 different preset menus. Mm-hmm. But it's really good. It's there's a few of those restaurants around. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they're just in the LA area. I'm not sure. But do you guys know any other really good sushi places that are chains that are in the around the LA area? I'm curious because those are the only ones we've ever been to that aren't too high end. It's kind of like medium price. You pay about $30 or $40 a person, so you're gonna get better service better quality than the ones that are $20 a person.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are really bland. But I don't know. I like the sushi that was in San Francisco. I would go back. It was pretty inexpensive for lunch. I think it was like $7 for the spicy California rolls, which is not very typical. It was very typical, but I actually had a lemon lime salmon nigiri, because when you go to have sushi, you can't just get the traditional like American California rolls and stuff. You got to try the nigiri. That's the way you can tell if the rice is actually good, because they don't put all that sauce and stuff on it. This one just had like a little lemon wedge.
No, last time. Next time I want to try ramen.
In San Francisco?
Yeah.
Or anywhere?
Anywhere, because I want to eat, and I don't try ramen.
Yeah, we went to, the first restaurant we went to there was a ramen restaurant, but
looks good.
It looked really good, but all of the outdoor seating had sunshine, and they wouldn't move the umbrellas to like give us any shade. And I said, well, we have Feifei with us. There's no way we can have the sunshine shooting down on her, so we wanted something that was a little bit more covered. Mm-hmm. I saw Wendy's come up. What does Taiko think of fast food in there?
Fast food?
What do you think about the fast food in
US?
In US?
Very good. I already tried many burger in US. Different kind.
What is your favorite fast food place in America?
Oh, that's difficult.
We were just talking about our best burgers, right? Just before we started the live stream, we were talking about our favorite burgers. I'm curious too, you guys. Before we our favorite burgers, what are your favorite burger, like fast food burgers in America? If there's like American chains in the country you live in, what are your favorite ones? Because like I know a lot of different regions, like especially like California, they have In-N-Out, and Texas has Whataburger, so everybody says those are their favorites. But for people who have traveled, or for people who have been around a little bit more than just you guys are interested, because we did have Wendy's. We had to get a stop through real quick because
last time I
was starving. I didn't get to eat much for breakfast. Go ahead.
Yeah, but first time I eat today Wendy's and pretzel, right? Pretzel.
Oh, it was a pretzel burger, right?
Pretzel bun.
Pretzel bun.
It's really.
But what else was on it?
Bacon and fried onion and beef pate.
Beef pate. Beef patty.
Beef patty. Okay.
Pate is like when it's like really wet. Yeah, the first restaurant I worked at whenever I was 16 was Burger King.
Wow.
So, but they also had a real good sandwich at the time. It was called the BK Broiler. It was like a grilled chicken sandwich, but it was kind of had like a honey glaze, so it was really good. I'd actually put like a Whopper patty in between two of those BK Broiler patties.
Wow.
And barbecue sauce. It was so good. It wasn't on the menu, but it's Burger King, so if you wanted to have it your way, you could order it that way. It was like a $12 burger.
I like it.
Five Guys.
Five Guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Many people like Five Guys.
That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I really like Five Guys. Five Guys.
Some different burger I like to have it.
The Habit Burger?
No, have it. No burger. I like onion ring.
You like the Habit Burger restaurant for the onion rings?
Yes.
Okay.
It's crunchy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They have good shakes too. Mama Westman, thank you. She said In-N-Out.
In-N-Out?
In-N-Out Burger. There's something about In-N-Out Burger. I think I got so much hype about In-N-Out burgers when I moved to California. Everybody was talking about it, and then I tried it, and it was good, but it was just very, very typical, I guess. It wasn't much better than any of the other burgers that I had at the time, and I don't know. I grew up in Texas, so I had Whataburger a lot, and it wasn't better than Whataburger for me. But again, I think it might be a local thing that its popularity and reputation kind of gives it a little bit more of a boost in terms of people really liking it. Ooh, Fat Burger. Fat Burger's a good one. You haven't had that one yet.
I know.
Oh, that's another one to try.
Fat Burger, doko?
Fat Burger. There's one in LA. I don't think there's anything around Ventura or Santa Barbara. I'll have to check.
Okay.
But double animal style.
What is that? Double?
So In-N-Out has a secret menu that if you like, they have the typical stuff on the. You can buy a single, double patty with cheese, double cheese, or whatever. But they have a lot of different options that aren't listed on there. That you go online and they have different online menus that not on their website, but through different forums like Reddit and stuff. And you can order your own. Basically, animal style means what they put like the French fries on it.
Wow.
They put French fries and lettuce and In-N-Out for the price wins hand down. Well, all right, we got another vote for In-N-Out.
Okay.
You've tried In-N-Out, haven't you?
Who?
You.
The fat burger?
In-N-Out Burger. Remember we walked by it yesterday? It was funny. We walked by In-N-Out Burger, and these two girls were walking out of the burger shop, and I looked up. I was like, "Oh, is this that sex shop?" Remember? The girls were like, "They're like, no, it's a burger shop."
Of course.
And I totally played it off like I had no clue, and they were like cracking up. They were going the other way. It was so funny. Like In-N-Out. Oh, that's the sex shop, right? Yeah. Anyway. All right, back to work. Nice to see you, Critical. Nice to see you, Paul. Take care, man. But so Fat Burger's one that we haven't had. We really need to get Fat Burger.
Okay.
Wanamaker said something about a place near Hollywood, the Japanese restaurant in Hollywood at the Dolby Theater. I had the sukiyaki, not the sushi.
Sukiyaki?
Not the sushi,
like
and it was great. Yeah.
I like sukiyaki.
Yeah?
Sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki, yeah. Had a quick bite. Have a quick bite later tonight. Glad I made this live session. Sorry I missed yesterday's. Oh, Mama Westman, don't worry. And one thing I wanted to tell you, Mama Westman, about the yesterday's live video. The 8-minute version that you saw was like when we had first started the stream, and I think I pulled the power plug because people were saying there was no sound, and so we canceled that when we started a new one, and we went for about an hour and 20 or hour and 30 minutes. But for some reason, YouTube hasn't processed it yet, so it hasn't uploaded. And I don't know why. It still says it's waiting, and I messaged him last night, so hopefully that one will be up within the next day or two, because I think you guys are going to get to see us returning from San Francisco before you see us going to San Francisco. But that was fun. We actually learned a lot of stuff about San Francisco and dual citizenship. We had a lot of different topics we covered. It was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a loud bridge, huh? That was a very loud bridge. I wonder if they could hear the sound of that. So, Sonic is you remember we had Sonic in Texas, right?
Of course, I love ice cream.
What do you think about those burgers?
I never tried burger.
You didn't?
I just try some chicken, small chicken.
The chicken nuggets?
Like
Chicken fingers.
Chicken finger, yeah.
Yeah.
Only I tried that one. So I didn't try burger. But I don't see around LA, California.
No, they don't have Sonic in California at all. I have one in Vegas. I've seen a couple in Vegas. But yeah, Sonic onion rings are kind of sweet. I like them.
Yeah.
Just the chicken fingers.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, yeah. That was one of the places I told her when we first started the quarantine. We had to try. 'Cause I love Sonic, but it's definitely not something you want to eat a lot. It's not one of those things that you can eat the flavor quite a bit. But I do like we were talking about burgers that you can eat a lot. Five Guys is my favorite. I could eat that fast food burger every day.
Wow.
Something like Sonic, I could eat it once in a while, but it's not something I would eat all the time. In-N-Out's same. In-N-Out, I guess what I would put with Sonic. The thing I like about Sonic is they give you all this shredded lettuce and it's like chopped really fine, so it gets all over the place, but it's easy to eat. It's not like you're eating Wendy's. They give you these giant lettuce leaves, right? So you eat it, and like it pulls like all the tomato and everything out of the burger with it. So it's a little bit sloppy.
Yeah.
But Sonic, it's got the shredded lettuce, which is good. A good cheap burger is the burger from Del Taco. That's interesting. I've never gone to Del Taco. I don't think I've ever eaten at Del Taco. I've seen it many times.
What is that? Taco?
Del Taco. It's like a Taco Bell.
Del Taco. Yeah. I saw a thing.
You've seen it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Del Taco, huh? Culver's. Oh, Culver's. That's another good one. Culver's they have in the Midwest. And I wonder if they have any around here. I can't remember the last place I saw. Maybe it was when I was in Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, they have Culver's. That's where I first had it. They have the cheese curds. It's basically like a little piece of cheese, and then they deep fry it. They put the breading and deep fry it. It's like tempura cheese. So good. And it comes like, instead of French fries, you can get cheese curds as a side.
Oh, that's good.
It's really good. Their burgers are pretty good. I guess I haven't had them in such a long time. It's hard for me to remember. There's Sonic's in Santa Ana, Anaheim, and Huntington Beach. Okay, so further south, that's a bit. Culver's in Arizona. Arigate. Costa Mesa was a good sushi place. Oh, wait. Angote. I thought it said Ariga. JT, I thought that was a new nickname for Taiko. Arigate. Angote in Costa Mesa. So that's Costa Mesa South also. So next time we're heading down to like Long Beach or we go down to San Diego, maybe we can stop in Costa Mesa.
What's Costa Mesa?
Costa Mesa. They said that's where there's this sushi place.
Sushi, okay.
But also Anaheim is right over there by Costa Mesa. And Huntington, that's where there's a Sonic.
Okay.
Del Burger. It's taco meat. Taco meat burger. That's interesting.
Yeah. Taco meat burger.
Lots of Wisconsin butter burgers. So another funny thing is I actually forgot to put that on my Insta story. When we were driving through Chinatown, it's funny you were talking about burgers at Del Taco, but when we were driving through Chinatown, we saw a Chinese restaurant that, what did it say? Chinese tacos?
Chinese tacos, yeah.
Chinese, no, it wasn't. Was it? Was it Chinese taco?
I think so. Chinese. What is that Chinese tacos? Chinese make tacos?
But it had like a name. It was like...
China tacos.
Was it China tacos? I don't know. I can't remember. I have it... Chinatown, it was like Chinese... I had no clue what kind of food or meat they put inside that. When it was like orange chicken. I guess that wouldn't be bad. Orange chicken with a tortilla. That wouldn't be too horrible.
I don't know.
So Chinese tacos. Burgers at a taco shop. Tacos at a Chinese shop.
And beside the shop is say pizza.
Right, in Chinatown. Chinatown Pizza. There is actually a restaurant I remember seeing. There's a YouTube channel where they take like, is it worth it? It's called I think it's on Vice. I can't remember if it's on Vice, but it's one of these segments on a YouTube channel, and it's called Is It Worth It? And they try burgers at 3 different price points, like $5, $20, and then of course the like gold dusted burger, whatever. But one of those 3 restaurants had burgers and sushi, and they had sushi in the burger restaurant. I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was somewhere in the States. And I thought that was really interesting because...
Sushi burger?
Well, it's not a sushi burger. They don't put the sushi on the... I guess you could put sushi on a hamburger bun, but... No, this was just like, you could buy sushi and you could buy hamburgers at the same restaurant. Which is not... You don't think of those 2 things going together. Because one is beef and bread, and the other one's rice and seafood, typically.
But sometimes make a tuna burger, right?
Yeah, true. Like a maguro burger.
Maguro burger.
That was good. I had it one time. It was really good. Actually, I had it in Arlington.
I remember I ordered in Texas.
Oh, you ordered Arlington? They hadn't opened up everything yet. That was one of the few restaurants that was open at the time we were in Dallas back in November 2 years ago. That was almost 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
We tried the tuna burger. That was really good. So I guess if you think about it, you could put tuna on a burger and you could have a salmon steak. So why can't you have a salmon burger? I'm sure you can have a salmon burger because they have ox burgers, they have llama burgers, there's ostrich burgers, bison burgers.
Yeah.
I guess you could put anything on a bun, right? And then you can call it a burger.
Yeah.
Taco burger. We did that. Remember in Japan we made the quesadilla burger? So we did this in Japan. Hey Chantal, how are you? Remember in Japan we made so we made
you don't have bun, so you put tortilla.
We took 2 tortillas, put cheese, melted the cheese in between the tortillas.
Oh yeah.
And then you took this giant burger and we just made one giant patty. That was probably about the size of my head. And then we put the quesadillas on both sides.
Oh yeah.
And then we cut it up and we shared it, right?
Yes.
But we made like 2 or 3 of them. It was so good.
Yeah.
I still have those. I think the video is on my Facebook, but I thought I made a YouTube video about it. No, I didn't.
You don't?
I wasn't doing YouTube at the time.
Yeah.
It was before I started my YouTube.
I don't know.
It was a quesadilla burger. So good. So good. Used to eat shark steak burgers until I found out about shark fin soup. Shark. Same.
Same.
Applebee's has that on the menu. Applebee's has the quesadilla burger, JT? Is that what you're talking about? Chantal, talking about burgers, and it's Burger Week here in Uptown. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Chantal, we were talking about what is your favorite fast food burger? Like one of the, like a famous, a popular chain. And, yeah, we were just sharing everybody's different types of, we were deciding between like what is your actual favorite versus like what is a local regional favorite that you kind of are obligated to say is your favorite. I know a lot of people from California say In-N-Out is their favorite just because it's the local one, and a lot of people from Texas say Whataburger, but I'm curious. She said, I said, now I want a burger for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I'm actually still hungry. I only had 2 burgers. I had like a small junior cheeseburger and then a chicken sandwich. But I was surprised. I guess I haven't had fast food in so long. When I was in Japan, I had fast food a few times, and I could understand why like Wendy's would cost like $8 or $9 for a combo. But in America, I was surprised. I thought combos were like $6 or $7. Her combo meal was like $10, and it was like $7 just for my burger. It was like a chicken sandwich with just lettuce and tomato. Maybe I've been out of the fast food thing for a while, but I was really surprised. Super expensive. I don't even know if I want to go to fast food anymore. If like that's what the price of fast food. I'd rather just go to Subway or Jersey Mike's and get those big sandwiches, because the deli sandwiches, they feel lighter for me. I don't know. I like the flavor a lot better. I don't feel as guilty eating them afterwards either.
Yeah.
Like after eating a burger, I feel so sluggish. Yeah. Unless it's a real good burger, then I feel good. I'm thinking about that quesadilla burger now.
Oh.
That was really good. So JT said that they have that Applebee's.
Applebee's?
JT, have you tried that one, or did you just see it on the menu? Because that sounds really good. I wonder if they do it the same way, or if it's like just a small version of it. Subway is great for the price, yeah. Especially the $5 footlongs. Peanut butter burger.
Yeah.
Peanut butter burger or a lobster burger at a local restaurant. Fast food. I like Dairy Queen. I haven't had a lobster burger. I've had a lobster roll, but I've never had a lobster burger.
Yeah, me neither.
I've had a crab cake burger. You know what a crab cake is? It's where they take the crab, they mash it together, and then they kind of like fry it. Like not deep fry it, but they grill it on both sides, and it's like a little hockey puck.
Ah.
But it's crab, so you usually cut it up. You eat it with like tartar sauce, and you can cut it up and eat it. It's its own entree, but you can stick it on a burger bun, just like anything else.
I think you one time ordered it somewhere.
I did. I
don't remember. Yeah.
I don't remember either. Yeah, a crab cake burger.
Yeah, I remember somewhere. Or lobster place. I don't know.
Not at Red Lobster. We did find a Red Lobster in Japan, right?
Huh?
No, half-pound burger, salsa guacamole, no queso. Oh, queso. Cheese, lettuce, and tomato. That sounds really good. Wow. Yeah, they said it was good. That sounds good. I mean, it's not a horrible idea. The one we made, I don't know, we just had the big Mission tortillas we got from Caldi, or yeah, I think we got from Costco or Caldi. So we only have this size for a tortilla, and so we made the quesadillas that big, and then had to make the beef patty that big too. I remember that, but they don't have the bread like at Red Lobster. That's right, yeah. Yeah, they didn't have the cheese rolls. Thanks a lot. About to shoot over to Del Taco for quesadilla and a couple fish tacos. There's a DQ3 building for my house. Oh, Dairy Queen. Remember Dairy Queen? They have pretty good burgers. I guess I think Dairy Queen similar to like a
I never tried
Sonic.
Dairy Queen in burger in US.
No?
No.
Just usually the Blizzard, right? Just the ice cream, the one they flip upside down.
But still, I didn't try. Last time we went, and I don't know, we went different in Texas, I think.
I took you by Dairy Queen, didn't I?
No, we
When we were driving to Houston, remember I got the ice cream from Dairy Queen.
Oh yeah.
I stopped and I was like, I have to get a Dairy Queen ice cream. You get the Blizzard.
I didn't.
No, you didn't.
You buy small one.
Right.
Super small.
Do they have a lot of fast food burgers in Japan?
No. I don't think so.
In Japan, I remember
Many people eat
McDonald's, yeah,
KFC.
KFC, Wendy's.
Wendy's, some place, I mean Tokyo and
There was one in Kamakura, remember? Shonan?
mm-hmm.
There's, of course, Tokyo, yeah.
Around Tokyo and big city only.
Yeah. Wendy's has their double cheese Baconator, topped with onion ring. Yeah, they also had a burger. I don't know if they still have it, but they put like a nacho cheese sauce on it at Wendy's. I don't know. I used to like Wendy's a lot. I used to really like their burgers. Now we pulled over and it was either Wendy's or McDonald's, and I was like, yeah. We just watched the McDonald's documentary on Netflix about Ray Kroc and how he basically stole the company from the original McDonald's brothers. At least that's the version they told. I don't know. I didn't do any research to verify how much of that was true. But if that's the case, it makes me just not like McDonald's even that much more. But I always would prefer McDonald's or Wendy's burger over McDonald's anyway. Although recently, like I said before, when we're at the trapeze and we have a little break in between classes, we usually go to Jersey Mike's because those deli subs are so good.
Yeah,
Fresh, yeah. And for like $15, you can get this giant, like foot and a half long sub sandwich. So big.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Okay, American size.
So we are. Oh, look at the double arches, the golden arches. We're about to pass through another a city. This is called King City.
Golden City?
No, King City.
A king, okay.
McDonald's now has spicy chicken nuggets. There's Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. That's a good one too. I had Carl's Jr. in what was that?
I didn't try.
What city was that? It was Shonan, right? I would like to go. Again, half of the viewers cut out. I wonder if it just cuts them off and they have to like restart up after that. That's such a mess. I don't know why it's doing that, but thank you guys for like being in the chat and letting Ram. Thank you for telling everybody what's going on. We're obviously using the internet as we're driving. There's no Wi-Fi out here, and it's just cutting in and out. I think we should be getting past this valley here. So once we get through this valley, I don't think we should have as much interference. I wonder what the freeze frame looks like. I hope it wasn't me like throwing my hat. Yeah, bye. All right, Felix, have a good day, man. Sorry the internet's cutting in and out. Thank you for being here, though.
Thank you.
I don't think they can get back on now with an error message. Well, I'm still connected. I sure hope this isn't the way we're going to end the live stream today.
Yeah.
But we got Feifei with us. She's doing all right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Hi, Ryan. Hey, Nancy. Oh, Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. Hey, just a disclaimer, Nancy. The signal's been cutting in and out a little bit because we are obviously driving. So we should be getting past this pass up here where we have mountains around us, and hopefully that doesn't... we don't have any more interference with the signal. But if it does cut out, please just hang with us. That's all that's going on. And Nancy, we were talking about our favorite burgers, which kind of led into our favorite taco places. Nancy, do you have any favorite burger places or fast food places that you like, that you want to share with us? And Taika was just talking about where she wanted to go next, what state or city she wanted to go travel to next, before we had like a very long commercial break.
Yeah. I wanna go New York.
New York City.
New York City.
New York, huh? What do you want to do in New York? You want to see Trump Tower?
Yeah, and Times Square.
Times Square?
The hair hang.
Hair hang in Times Square.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And put suits, go to Trump Tower. I can go to...
What kind of suit? Like a business suit?
Business suits.
Yeah? Do the hair carry in front of Trump Tower?
And go inside.
We don't have to go inside.
Okay.
No. What did you want to do inside?
Just for video. Funny video.
What kind of funny video? Well, just walking in the building is not going to be funny.
Just hair carry and we go to office. Go job.
So, Mr. Trump, I have a delivery for you. What? I think you need to think through that a little bit more to make it a little more funny.
Okay.
You could dress like the Statue of Liberty, and I could be holding you because you're like this, right? You can. I don't know. We'll figure something.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do in New York?
I don't know how.
You just want to see Times Square?
Yeah.
It's just like Shibuya Crossing.
Yeah, but famous. I want to take photo.
You want to go there just to take a photo?
Sure. And
I thought you told me you want to see Chunk.
oh fuck yeah!
Did you just say that online? You just said that? You guys didn't hear that, right? I think the internet cut out when she said that.
Yeah.
So we have some really good friends that lived in LA with us.
My boyfriend.
We have some good friends that lived in LA for a long time with us. Not with us, but one of the guys that's helped teach me trapeze as well. They have a giant, like, just fat bulldog, and his name is Chunk.
Chunky Chunk.
Watermaker said, I heard heck yeah. That's good. That's good. We heard nothing. Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Tycho's getting a little vulgar lately in these videos. I don't know. Is that the like American side coming out of you? What is that? You're in this like land of aggressive people and high tension. Visit DC. Oh, DC is awesome. I love DC. Actually, right through this stinky vineyard. Okay, let's hope that's the last internet connection commercial we'll have. I wish we could, like, if the internet cut out for a second like that, they could just put an ad or something. Anyway, we were talking about DC. DC, you've never been to DC. The cool museums over there. Like, you could spend a day in each museum, and there's like 20 museums over there. It's really cool. Then, of course, all the memorials and monuments. You know the monument that like Abraham Lincoln's sitting on? It's on the back of the penny. And the museums are free too. Yeah, that's true. What else is over there?
I wanna go Disneyland too.
Disneyland?
Yeah.
Disneyland's not in Washington, D.C.
I know.
Actually, Washington, D.C. was the first place I had Five Guys.
Oh.
It was funny because I was working at a trapeze school over there and helping them out, and they said, guys are almost there, only 3 hours left. 3 more hours, maybe. Hey, Pheng's in the house. Potty mouth. Funny when Tycho cursed. Tycho didn't curse, right?
What do we call?
Curse means say a bad word, like a cuss word.
Oh.
Vulgar, like when you said frick yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No, you can't say that.
Okay.
I guess you can, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Let it go once in a while. Keep it real, right?
Yeah.
Drew taught us that. Having soup for lunch. So, Pheng, how much weight have you lost so far? You came at the wrong time because we've been talking about burgers and quesadillas and tacos and all these like different places that we like for food and burgers. And Pheng is like, he's dieting right now. He's lost like 30 pounds, I think he said. It's pretty great. But yeah, so you said Disneyland.
Yeah.
New York. DC is a good city we need to go to at some point. That's where the capital is. That's where the nation, like the United States capital is. Florida? Have you been to Florida?
No.
Miami's really nice.
I wanna go Miami.
Miami.
It's a sexy, hot guy and sexy girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot guys and sexy girls.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a very superficial city. In terms of superficial means like everybody, it's I guess similar to California where people like this connection. I need some water.
Let's say they want the... You want it? Come on, everybody come on. Baby, good girl, you eat. Hey, come back, baby,
All
come
right.
back too.
We're back. Feifei's back. We got really lucky. I'm glad I had it on cruise control because we just went right by a police and I was not paying attention. He was hiding really good on the other side of the road. So, what's going on? I haven't had fast food in over a month. Good for you, man. Fast food is
no good.
It's no good.
Yeah. But sometimes when I eat, you know.
Well, it's easy when you're like, it's something like this where you're doing a road trip and you need to grab something quick and you need to get back by a certain time.
Yeah.
Or you have a lunch break and you didn't prepare your own food. You don't have time to sit down in a restaurant. But there are definitely better options that you can choose for at some of the fast food places. Say some things take tickets like Washington Monument, Ford Theater, but got to get them early in the morning. What did Ram say? You're doing great. You're doing great, Pheng. Yeah, so DC has a lot of really cool places. We worked there for two weeks with Ringling Brothers, and then Fairfax for 2 weeks. So we got a chance to kind of see the whole area. Spent quite a bit of time. That was when the Capitals were doing really good too. And the Capitals were also the hockey team. They were playing in the same arena we were playing in. So it was really cool. We worked 1 week in Washington D.C. and then we went a week in Fairfax, and then the Capitals were back in that stadium. It was really cool. It's always cool to go back to an arena whenever you worked in it and see like a professional team playing there. Really cool. My favorite burger is a place not even in California. It was a place called Juicy Burger and Dogs in Colorado, but they closed permanently. Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. Taiko, how was Japantown, Chinatown, and San Francisco?
Pretty good. Fun. I mean, I don't know how to explain. I mean,
just like use your words.
I mean, town is okay. I like the more view, and I like bridge,
Yeah.
and I enjoy what name?
The Lombard Street.
Lombard Street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So today was a better day for you, huh?
Yeah.
Because today we got up early and we took Asagi and Derek to the airport,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went down to the wharf to see the Golden Gate Bridge, take some photos down there with Feifei, and then we just did Lombard Street and then went up to Twin Peaks. That was that overlook point that we went to. That's just above the Castro.
Because yesterday we do like more food,
Yeah.
and today more view and
Yeah, all those guys giving us the super chats and suggesting different food places to go.
yeah.
Yeah, yesterday was definitely the foodie spot in San Francisco. But we got to try quite a few different things. I mean, we didn't have a ton of time. We did meet up with Dale, and we had some sushi in Japantown. We didn't really do Chinatown. We just drove past it because we wanted to spend a little bit more time in the wharf because there was a few places over there we wanted to see. But yeah, so that's our day yesterday, and then we got over to Derek's grandpa's house. It was a really nice house. His whole family was there. It was really cool. We had steaks, we had salad, we had
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
how many people are sitting at the table?
1, 2, 3,
This is late for me, but good thanks for good idea how much rice 7,000 ranges.
yeah, 12. Yes, 12.
Tetsuo's Despair, nice to see you. That's the first time we've seen you in the chat. Hey, late, but it's always appreciated. Yeah, she was mentioned about the 7,000 rice challenge. That was actually a surprise. I wasn't sure at all like how much 7,000 was going to be when we started counting it out. I really thought it was going to be a lot more than it was, but it was still quite a bit to eat. And yeah, next time we'll prepare a little better. Actually, we had an idea for 8,000. Somebody, I think it was Critical Eats, he suggested Rice Krispies for 8,000. Maybe we'll make some Rice Krispie treats. That's where you take the Rice Krispie cereal and you mix it with marshmallow and make the squares.
Yeah.
Super delicious.
Chocolate chip.
And you can put chocolate chip. Maybe we'll do 8,000 Rice Krispies. That's gonna be hard to count because Rice Krispies are like crunchy.
Sticky.
No, like rice is hard, right, before it's cooked.
Yeah.
But Rice Krispies are soft and crunchy, like potato chips.
Yeah.
So when you're counting them, they can crush really easily. And if you crush it, you lose count really easily.
Oh, yeah.
I had a lot of people suggest that we just take a spoonful and weigh it and then like extrapolate the number. But we wanted to be a little more authentic and keep it like as real as possible. But I think as the subscribers go up and we start doing keep doing these challenges, I think we're gonna have to do something a little bit more like that. I don't know. It's always fun coming up with these ideas, but even more difficult like trying to pull them off. 2,000 or 7,000 seconds wasn't horrible, but it was just uncomfortable sitting up there for like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. And little cold stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it was middle of the day. Wait till we do the 24-hour challenge. So we are 2.5 hours left before we're into LA. For those of you that are just now jumping into the stream, we left San Francisco this morning. Well, we left East San Francisco to take some friends to the airport, and then we spent a little bit of the morning in San Francisco and left in the afternoon after a little bit of sightseeing and some stops at the Japanese market because we have some natto. We are going to do some natto challenges with our friends here in LA.
A lot of natto here. Are you hungry? What you say?
A lot of natto. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I think we're going to stop before we get into town. I need to stop and get like a sub sandwich or something.
You want to eat natto?
I don't want to eat natto. No.
Okay.
No natto for the live stream. This car will be stinking the whole next 3 hours back home.
Oh, yeah.
Not good.
You want to throw up?
Yeah. And then it will smell even worse.
Oh.
Is my water bottle back there?
Yes.
Thank you. One second, guys.
She's asleep.
Here, we take that. Pouring it on myself. So we are headed back to LA. Had a nice, like 1 or 2 days off. It was a quick trip to San Francisco, and we're headed back. We got work tomorrow. We're going to work all the way through the weekend and at the trapeze school in Santa Barbara. It's been going really good. The team that we work with over there is really good. They're all really knowledgeable and experienced, so it makes it easy on each one of us. So not just one person is having to carry the load of everything. And we have a lot of good students too. There's a lot of good return students that they've built a really good client base in the last year, just before the pandemic hit. So when the pandemic hit, you know, everybody was out. They were really eager to get back to doing flying trapeze. And so now that the pandemic has opened up a little bit, per se, people are looking for outdoor activities to do. And now it's one of the things that makes a really good opportunity for people to do flying trapeze right now. So it's been a good thing for this business. It's been really good for us because obviously, since we're not being able to work in the circus, it gives me something to do for work. Tycho gives her a place to train, at least in the meantime, but she's not legally able to work, so she's hanging out there with us, and we get to train. We get to keep training our skills, and so whenever the circuses do start running again, we'll have our training back up. Tyler, good to see you. Hey, man. Never had natto. Sorry not to rewind. Just curious. No, it's okay. So if you guys had to, I can't read this and drive.
Sorry.
Can you read that? So if you had to compare natto to something, is it all similar to kimchi?
Kimchi does not smell great, but oh my god, so difficult.
Well, you can read it on your phone.
But
Is that kimchi does not smell great, but taste is amazingly good. Yeah, so
depends.
And then, what strange American food can we get Tycho to try? So, two good questions. The first one about natto is it's nothing like kimchi. It's like fermented beans that come in this little styrofoam pouch or little tray, kind of. And when you start mixing it up, it looks like snot, or it looks like kind of a marshmallow snot, because it's kind of stringy and sticky.
Yes,
and then you mix it with mustard, and it looks even worse.
But you can put mix with kimchi. It's delicious.
Yeah, you could mix that with kimchi. But it definitely has a stronger smell than kimchi. Kimchi is spicy, whereas natto is a little bit more like bitter and bland.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it has any spice to it at all. I guess maybe if you put some Tabasco, that would be a good idea, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Can I get some financial advice? What is this? Can I get some financial advice? Money. Oh, yeah. This is not a financial advice channel, Angelo. Sorry, buddy. And then the other question, what are some American food we can get Tycho to try? Have you ever had Brussels sprouts?
No.
That's a good question, JT. What is some good American, maybe not good, but some unique American food that we can have Tycho try?
Food.
Not fat food.
なんだろうね。
What does it say? Steakums?
Steak?
Steakyums?
Steak, yeah. What is that?
I don't know. Steakums, I don't know, what are steakums? I was starting to think it might be something like I've seen in like the freezer section that you fry, but
I miss
like
yakiniku.
steak fingers?
I miss yakiniku.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, I miss yakiniku.
It's that processed fake steak stuff. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's like a steak finger.
Okay.
It's like you would get at Dairy Queen, right? Dairy Queen, they have chicken fingers and then they have these steak fingers. It's like they call it like chicken fried steak, but it's like not really a steak. It's like a processed meat, and then they put a chicken batter. It's like a fried batter, but it's like a chicken fried batter. I don't know how they make it, whatever.
Okay.
But it's chicken fried steak. It's really weird. Hey, welcome back, Cobra. I hope you got everything done at work. Frozen things haven't seen in years. Sorry, Tycho, I take that back. It's not good. Hey, if it's not good, it's something we gotta have her try, right? She made us try natto while we were in Japan. And Pheng said corn dogs. They actually have corn dogs in Japan, Pheng, at all of the konbinis.
I like corn dog.
And they call them American dogs, ironically, which is weird because it's not a popular thing here. American dogs, I think, would be like just regular hot dogs, because at all the baseball games we sell hot dogs. We don't have corn dogs. I don't know. Maybe it's just a marketing thing that they use. They call it American dog.
Because from America comes as well. American
Is that
dog.
right?
I think so. I like American dog.
So what other work have you worked other than the circus? Hey, thanks for a good question, Angelo. Can't help you with their money advice, buddy. This is not this kind of channel. So there's other channels you can find that stuff. But if you want to know about circus or Japan, that's or just whatever we're talking about, that's another thing that we can discuss. Other jobs that we've had other than circus. Well, you worked at a restaurant, right, or a bar. I've been a bartender as well.
Yeah.
I've worked like a ton of different jobs. I've worked in real estate, leasing apartments, then property management. Stripper at Chippendales. I worked in a hot actor. I did some modeling. I worked as an umpire for baseball. I worked in fast food. I worked, where else? I worked at Six Flags. I did a stunt show there, and then I also did a musical theater show at the Six Flags. What else? Yeah, I've had a lot of different jobs, and
Oh my God.
none of the jobs are very much like the other. It's really interesting. I guess I did some theater shows. So I've had quite a few different jobs outside of circus, but circus is live theater, so it's something that kind of like ties in like my passions with my college degree and also like the active part of it. I like the physical nature of circus.
I don't know.
Is there a Five Guys Burgers near you? We actually, on this drive, I remember seeing a sign that said there was a Five Guys Burger at one of the exits, but we passed it. I'm curious if there's a Five Guys Burger. If anybody has a chance to check the map from, let's say, Gilroy, California to Santa Barbara, California, if there is a Five Guys Burgers, I would love to stop off and have a burger. But I don't know. I can't check the GPS because I'm using the phone for the live stream and Tycho's is using for the navigation. Maybe you can check on here. I don't know.
No, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Is there a Five Guys near you? Have you ever done graphic design or video effects? Your video edits show the creative side. You know, that's a good question. I never consider myself a good artist. I'm definitely not a very good like drawing or like physical artist, I get a lot of interesting ideas, and I never learned VFX, but I studied some like YouTube tutorials, I guess, from different YouTubers and YouTube tutorials, and that's how I kind of learned to add some of the effects into my videos. I just like that it adds a different dimension to the video than just the basic talking heads. It's another reason why we've shied away from doing a lot of live streams, because I don't necessarily always like watching talking heads. I like when it's interspersed with some B-roll or something that pops out at you, or some title cards that even if it's a subtitle, it's telling you what's going on. Those are the things that interest me as a viewer, so those are the things I kind of try to incorporate in my videos. But I never did any studying or jobs for that. I have had a few YouTubers pay me to edit their videos, so that's, I guess, what you could consider another job. But I've actually been trying to research how somebody like, what's his name? Gosh, the guy that does all the magic stuff, King. God, I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, there's a guy that does a lot of video VFX stuff in his videos. Something King. What's his name? He's like the most famous guy for like VFX and stuff.
TikTok?
He's on TikTok. He's got 40 million TikTok followers. And Zach King. Okay. That's his name. Yeah, and he does all these like really cool videos with VFX. So I've tried to study and figure out how to do that, but that takes so many more years of like learning and studying, and I'd be interested to learn it, but I don't think that would, like, all the time and stuff that it goes into it, I don't think that would be something that I would want to put as much effort into as...
Yeah, he's cool video.
Yeah, it's a really cool, like, dimensions to it. But for me, I think it would take so much time for me to learn that, and also the programs that it takes to do those kind of edits. So I haven't really... I mean, I've searched to see, like, where it is, what I can do to do that, but it's not something I've extensively got into. But thank you, I appreciate that, because I try to find make my vlogs a little bit different, and every time I watch through it, I'll make the entire vlog with a few little edits, and then I'll watch through it and I'll add a few more, and I'll watch through it like 3 or 4 times, and I'll keep doing these drafts of it until it has the feel that I want. And especially a video like that 7,000 subscriber challenge video. It's been a while since I've had a 14-15 minute video, so it was a challenge to like keep it fresh for me when I was watching through it. So I always had to find stuff to put in there for FX and graphics and stuff like that. And I hope it's not too cartoonish, and if it is, well, so be it. But that's the style that keeps me interested, at least. So when we go back a year from now and watch the videos that we've made, it still keeps us interested to watch. So Talking Heads was an 80s band. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a Five Guys in Santa Clarita. I don't think you would need to do that much to learn to Zach edit. Isn't popular as much anymore, since a lot of people know that his magic wasn't magic and just VFX. Yeah, well, I think he was way ahead of his time when he was making those effects, which is why he has such a huge following, and he's still kind of on the trend platform as a place to show off that. I mean, obviously those things have been done for years in movies and films, but he put it into more of a simplistic platform and a medium to where people could enjoy something as simple as showing at a pumpkin patch and then turning into a pumpkin or whatever, and how he created it in such a simple manner. And I think that's what made him so popular, and plus he's really good at it. But he's still doing really good. I mean, he's got a company. He's got like 2 companies, I believe, and he's still making content for TikTok. I haven't checked his Facebook or his YouTube, but his TikTok is doing really well. His Instagram is doing really well. He's all over social media, so it's working for him. Maybe he's not growing as fast as he was before, but he's got the following, and it's making a good living for him. So good for him. I'm happy for people that can make a living being an artist and doing something creative, you know. It's difficult, especially now we're finding as circus artists and many other artists, it's extremely difficult, because this industry is one of the hardest industries hit by the pandemic. And not to like take anything away from other people, but it's something that other people have to have a job and income to go support the arts. It's not something that, like a restaurant or the food service or the food industry, where it's something that people have to go do to like stay alive. So that's one of the things where I really admire people who are creative and they follow that and get to the level that he is. It's great. I think it's great for other artists too, to be inspired. That's what I strive to do as an artist, is inspire other people, make them believe that they can do something different, and without sounding too cliche. That's my passion as a performer. So, Arturius, what's up, buddy? Glad you made it, man. Past Santa Barbara, I'll keep looking. Yeah, Santa Clarita's past Santa Barbara. We are going to be stopping in Ventura. That's where we're staying right now. So we will not be able to pass Santa Barbara for Five Guys. Thanks for looking up for that, though, Cobra. I'll keep my eyes out. I mean, right now we're just going through a ton of vineyards. This is the area where there's just miles and miles of vineyards, and we have 2.5 hours before we get back to the house. So I just remember this drive. We just did this drive yesterday, but I remember this area just being completely open fields. Here, I'll show you guys. This is what we're looking at. There's not a lot of towns. There's not a lot of built-up cities around here. Not a lot of even fast food or gas stations. So it's going to be a lot of vineyards and trees and fields for the next hour or so. But on the way up, we took a fork from the 101, and we went through this other town that was away from the ocean. This time on the way back, I think we're gonna try and go through past Pismo Beach and down Big Sur.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the 101. I'm not gonna go through the town because last time the GPS told us that we should cut through there.
Oh.
Maybe because of the fires, or I don't know if it was that or if it was just a quicker route. But now we don't have as much of a time crunch to get back, because we don't have to return the car until tomorrow morning anyway.
Okay.
So we can go back to the house, and you and Feifei can take another nap.
Probably.
How you doing, Feifei? You doing okay back there?
Oh,
cool. She's so tired.
Yeah.
She's been walking around not a lot. We didn't have her on the leash too much, so she's out there. She ate all her food, huh?
She did.
Good.
She's good.
Oxnard, yeah, Oxnard is just past us too.
Good girl, baby.
So, I'm trying to think. And I think by the time we get back, it'll be dinner time anyway, so maybe we'll just pick up something and then cook up some burgers. I don't know. With this whole talk about burgers, I don't know if you were here for the whole conversation of burgers, Cobra, but we got a little mouth water for burgers. What encouraged you to start a YouTube channel? Hey, good question. So it's funny, I didn't realize how much I actually say the word so. So. That's interesting. I gotta come up with another little catchword. What encouraged us to start the YouTube channel? For me, I've been working in the circus for about 6 years. Sorry, I gotta check these questions. Feifei's doing good in the back seat. It's so sweet. I'm happy she's back with you both. Yeah. So working in circus, I traveled quite a bit, obviously with Ringling Brothers through the States, and then when I got out to Japan, a friend of mine that I had done some TV shows, and I did a music video with him, I think, and that was a short film. He had a YouTube channel, and he started doing a lot of sketch comedy. Really, really funny guy, very creative as well. But he was living in Dubai, and he opened his bakery shop. Remember Jasim? I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I see a lot of the videos that you post on. You have like a natural ability to kind of talk about what's going on and tell the story. I said, I don't know what you mean, but I think it's a great outlet to share about circus. And like I said, as a performer, I like to inspire and share with people, follow your dreams mentality. And So he suggested I start a YouTube channel, and I didn't really know what all went into it, but I researched a little bit, and I reached out to a couple of my friends who had YouTube channels that were really successful, and started a list of like ideas of like how I was going to go about. I didn't do a lot of research. I just kind of threw myself into it, and I guess the encouragement was more of just being able to share what goes on in the circus without making it a reality show, but giving another level of appreciation of what circus life is like, and the hard work and like the dedication that the people who work in circus go through. Because circus is, I compare circus a lot to like a professional athlete, and people might think that's weird, but the dedication, the time that goes into how much we train in order to like create the performance that you guys see when you see a show, it's pretty much on level. And then the talent that it takes to do those kind of skills as well is very similar to the high levels so that professional athletes have for other sports. The only difference is it's an art rather than a sport. It's not competitive, it's a performance. And so you're not going to have the sponsorship and the competitive leagues that pay you the millions of dollars like the professional sports. I think I'm going off on a tangent, but my inspiration again behind all this was just to share like what we go through and what it's like to live as a circus performer, and also to break down some of the stereotypes of people who think that circus performers are carnies, or circus performers are only like born in the circus. And even though that's a good percentage of them, we chose the skills to train to become circus performers, and then ultimately found a job doing it. So that was a big part of what I wanted to show and share with my channel. So I hope that answers your question a little bit. I think I mentioned that also in my very first vlogs of like 3 years ago, a little bit of behind the scenes of what happens in the circus. I'm sorry, I can't see the Five Guys in your immediate future. No worries, no worries. I appreciate it looking though. I think what we'll do is we'll just get back and we'll cook up some vegan burgers or something. Or we'll see what our roommates are doing. Maybe they'll have something ready or want to do something for dinner. But we're homing in on the 80th minute of this live stream, and we finally got into a good patch of where there's not too much interference with the live stream. But I think we're going to wrap it up here pretty soon. So if you guys have any other questions or anything else that you guys want to share, especially talking about food, because I love talking about that. We're going to wrap it up here probably in the next few minutes. Oh, but look at this view. Look at this view. This is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Los Angeles, 231 miles. We're not going that far, but not to derail the flow, I'm so fascinated by things from the outside of the norm, mysteries, ghosts, and anything strange or paranormal. Any strange experiences you guys have experienced? Huh. Anything strange you've experienced, Tycho?
I mean, stranger.
Strange, like ghosts?
Ghost experience?
Tycho, you've had a ghost experience, right?
Yeah, long time ago, yeah.
That is actually a kind of unique transition, but...
Oh, yeah. I never feel in US still now.
No, but you've experienced a ghost, right?
Yeah. I was young.
You were so positive when you told me the story.
One scale is, and I remember I was 13 or 14 years old. And a day.
Wow.
And I finished my train
Gymnastics, huh?
And next day is Valentine. And we give always with gymnast friend Valentine and teacher too.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to buy some chocolate and go home and want to make some Valentine.
Yeah.
So I finished gymnast, and sometimes I pass that road and park. And it's many times I think past and never happened. And I don't see anything. But of course, I train finish about 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. And same place, just have small road and small river, middle, and beside have house and have few house, and this house front have a park, small park, and I just rode and riding bicycle.
Oh, okay, you ride your bike?
And I just turn my hair like this, and I see one girl favorite is too cold in Japan, still winter, and she look like, I remember like an orange or red scarlet, and she don't have a jacket, and she sit in chair, and but I don't see face because all hair long front.
Like the movie The Ring?
Yeah, like this she sit so sad, and like this sit like this, and I don't know why I stop, and I think this is real or no, it's ghost, and I go to talk.
Yeah.
And which one? Or run?
Which what?
I try to go talk her, or I run.
Oh, so you're choosing if I'm going to go talk to her or you're going to go run. Okay.
Because I'm stopped over there.
You were actually considering to go talk and have a conversation with a ghost.
Yeah, because, hey, what are you doing? Simasen. Try. Which
Only
one?
in Japan. Only in Japan would you be like not worried about a person sitting in the park in the middle of the dark with like very
no
few
light.
clothes on, no lights.
At that time, nobody walk over there. I try to think about it. Sometimes pass car, and sometimes people walk. That time, nobody. I cannot say anybody. I can see somebody here.
So there's a ghost story for you right there.
Yeah, that's the number one scary. And I run and bicycle so fast.
You run on the bicycle?
Yeah. And I try to check again. I cannot see good. I'm scared. Oh, she disappeared? Oh, still over there.
Yeah. If it was America, you'd probably just assume it was somebody that's homeless, like sitting out there in the park in the middle of the night.
But it's not homeless. I think look like it's not dirty.
It?
It's not dirty.
She?
She is not dirty.
Uh-huh.
And no have jacket, cold. Why in the night over there see it? That's so weird, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't personally believe in ghosts, so every time I hear this story, I'm like...
So you believe, we don't see ghosts, but you believe our turtle died, my necklace is broken. Remember? I bought in Hawaii.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, I think there's a coincidence that happened at very good timing. That's a whole different story. You're going to confuse people if we like start talking about that,
sorry.
because that's not connected to what we're talking about with this story with the ghosts. But
something you wanna say, have message, you know.
yeah, no, I believe that definitely. I believe that the earth and the world has a way of like talking to you through the things that happen to you and through things that just happen through Mother Nature as well. I guess it's kind of a little bit of that Buddhist belief of karma. Like when you give something good into the world, then that good may come back to you, and if it doesn't, it'll come back for somebody else. So you're putting good that's going to return good to somebody at least. And if you put out bad, that bad is going to be transitioned and passed on to somebody else through something bad. I believe in that for sure, but I don't necessarily believe in like a supernatural beings. So, but you know, like people who believe in ghosts, people who believe in certain religions, like I don't denounce the fact that that's what they believe in. I don't dispute, like you can believe that, and if that's what helps you live your life in a good, pure way, I'm all for that. But if it causes you to live your life in a way that's contradictory to like having peaceful humanity, then I don't agree with that.
And my first time.
We're getting into religion. We should probably religion right now. That's getting into a longer conversation.
But my first time see ghosts is not that one. The other one too.
Oh, you have another ghost story. You guys want to hear another ghost story? Here we go. Maybe paranormal experiences will one day be explainable in scientific terms. Yeah, I mean, many people have had paranormal experiences. I'm not debating that has happened for some people, and I'm not questioning what they actually saw. Maybe I'm questioning it a little bit because it's hard for me to wrap my head around and conceptualize. But you know, if it was a harmless thing that didn't, like, it wasn't a ghost that told them to go do something bad, then that's fine. I think that's all fine and well. But if it was a ghost that came into them in their sleep and said, you know, choke your brother while he's sleeping, then I don't get behind that at all. I don't like that.
Yeah, still cool.
You getting goosebumps talking about these ghosts?
Yeah, because I see it because I don't feel February 13 Fridays.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But we have a dog, and dogs usually sense that stuff. So if there was a ghost around us, wouldn't Feifei like let us know?
Because that time no Feifei.
I'm saying now.
Now, yeah, maybe.
You think so?
Some, yeah, I don't know.
Always in the movies, the dogs have special senses.
Yeah.
Yeah. I meant more just sightings of things, but yeah, I get what you mean. She was asking if we had any unique experiences, and then we went into these ghost stories. It will take actually a little bit of time for me to think back, especially right now. I'm trying to focus on driving through a little bit more heavy traffic going through here. It'll take me a second to think back through some experiences, because I've had a lot of unique experiences, definitely, and I know she had too, with
what kind of
unique experiences, like working in the circus,
okay.
Just traveling and just the different places we've been in. Like, one unique experience I can think of off the top of my head is when we went to visit Hiroshima. In Hiroshima, I never felt that feeling of like guilt and sadness, and it was just a weird, heavy feeling just being in Hiroshima, reading the plaques of what had happened there, seeing the videos and seeing the museums and the photos. Like, there was like a feeling that came over me that was really of like uncomfortableness and guilt. And so so yeah, that's I guess like that's one little experience that comes to mind. It was really interesting, and I'm really glad we had a chance to go there and see that. But that's an experience. What about after you get going? Good night, Mama Westman. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. We'll get some snacks. Thank you. What about Skinwalker Ranch? Do you think that's real or fake? I don't know what Skinwalker Ranch is. I think we should do a whole nother live stream on like conspiracy theories and myths and supernatural ideas and stuff like that.
What is that?
It's like what people believe in with ghosts and like Bigfoot, you know, Sasquatch, the guy that runs around, the Loch Ness monster. Some people have spotted and believe in it, like UFOs and stuff too, aliens. That's a good conversation. I think we'll have that in one of our upcoming live streams. So for those of you that didn't see the live stream yesterday,
yeah, I remember my one friend, he was a child.
Are you about to tell us a ghost story?
No, ghost. He said he saw UFO.
UFO.
And nobody really, I say to parents, don't believe me, but I saw.
Yeah.
I don't know, of course, child. So.
You want to save that conversation for the next live stream?
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's a good topic actually to talk about for the next live stream. I think right now we're gonna have to wrap it up.
I like ghost story. Okay, yeah.
Tell another ghost story. You guys want to hear another ghost story? Go ahead. No, it's fine.
Next time.
Next time, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up. Let you guys know. We were talking about this yesterday in the live stream. For those of you that don't know yet, the live stream that we shot yesterday, YouTube is having some time processing it. For some reason, it wasn't processed and didn't get uploaded. So I don't know why or when that will be uploaded. But we were talking about us doing more live streams like this, having conversations with you guys, and trying to do daily vlogs, having some kind of content posted every day on YouTube, because we're really dedicated to like getting the community back the way that we had it, and also growing it to a higher level of like more interest and more conversation like this. So with that said, I'm going to really be trying to pump out some more content, trying to do daily vlogs. I said that I was going to kind of make organize what I think I'm going to need in terms of the time allocation for making videos, because as you guys know, I put a lot of editing into the videos and the time it takes to shoot it, on top of having a job and Feifei and Taiko and then working out and everything else. So I want to really make sure that I can do it if I say that I'm going to do daily vlogs. But so far it's 3 days in a row, 2 live streams in 2 days. We really appreciate hanging out with you guys. We're glad we got a chance to share some fun stories and talk about some food too. So anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
Next time I want to talk ghost story.
All right.
I want to know the other one, the other person.
So guys, get your ghost stories and hamburgers ready. Next live stream, we're gonna be doing ghost stories, and I want to hear some of the stuff that you guys have experienced, and don't be. I want to hear some real things that have happened, or just your opinions on ghosts in general. So that's our next topic. You guys do your homework. We'll see you next time. Go be awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
And take care. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, definitely hit the subscribe button. Take care. We'll see you next time, guys. Maybe tomorrow. All right. Later.